Go. We are good to go. Hello, everybody. Janet Legere here, and I'm so excited to be back from our vacation. We were away for 2 weeks. We had, or no, just 1 week that we missed our training. We were here 2 weeks ago, but it feels like we've been not here for a long time. We had a great time in the Bahamas. Atlantis was a pretty awesome resort. I have to say the grandkids were amazing. And no, I'm not all tanned up. Dawn and I are not sun worshippers. We kept out of the sun as much as we could. But boy, did we have fun. That's quite the resort. How's everyone doing today? How'd y'all do while we were gone? I know I kept in touch as much as I could, and I just want to put a big word out there to Maureen and all of our team that Maureen and Darla were very instrumental in keeping the team active and answering questions. I know Will Buckley was always in there answering questions, and the team really pulled together while we were gone. So you got married there on the beach. Wow, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's cool. I can see that being a really, really cool place to get married. We had fun there, even with the kids. So we had a great week away, but it is awesome to be back. Like Dawn says, it's great to be back to work. I'm not sure what that term is. I haven't worked in 18 and a half years. I don't consider any of this work. I've never had so much fun in my life, and never had as much fun in all those 18 years as I have the last year, as since we've been part of Now Lifestyle. Hey, Steve, great to see you made it. Oh my goodness, they've got you logging in from France. So Steve has moved to France now. So bonjour, Steve. That's funny. Well, we have a great call in store for you guys tonight. We're going to talk a bit about who Dawn and I are, what Now Lifestyle is. We're going to keep that really simple, how to make money. And we're going to spend time on our training call today having a really open chat. So I really hope you guys have some questions. I hope you have some challenges for me, because we're going to be talking about the 3 easy steps to make money with Now Lifestyle. And I'm going to tell you guys, we had someone in our chat who said they were giving up. And I know that those who are in here who are making money with Now Lifestyle will agree with me that the only way to fail at this business is to give up. Agreed? Would you guys? Hey, Morgana, great that you made it in here today. Awesome to see you, sweetie. Yeah, the only way to fail with this business is to give up. So if you give up, you're going to fail. But this is the easiest business I've ever built in my entire lifetime. I got to tell you that. And the secret to it is being consistent. Being consistent with your traffic, being consistent with your follow-up. And we're going to spend a lot of time today talking about those two things, because that's where everybody is failing. You're, number one, not being consistent in your marketing efforts, not getting enough traffic to your website to get enough people into your funnel, and then not following up with the people who do. And everybody's guilty of it. Everybody is guilty of it. We all have a million reasons why we didn't get things done, and none of those reasons are valid. Okay? It doesn't matter what goes on outside there. There's always a little bit of time to invest in your business. Agreed? There's always that little bit of time, whether it means you get up 10 minutes early or a half hour early, or whether you stay up that extra half hour. I mean, even if you're short on sleep, at some point you have to invest the time into this business on a regular basis in order to see those consistent results. It's proven day in and day out. I see it in my own results. I mean, we were away for a week. I did zero advertising. I did purchase a couple solo ads, so I had consistent effort happening while I was gone. How cool is that? Now, what I didn't do as much of while I was gone was follow up. Okay, I did the major follow-up in that, as people came in, I followed up with them as best I could. I sent out a couple emails, but the internet wasn't the greatest, and I just let everybody know we were away, and I've been doing that follow-up since we got back. So yeah, well, I'm going to talk about that. Maureen says, oh gosh, sleep, what is that? In her first 3 months here, she feels like she didn't get any sleep because she spent all her time following up and working her business. And we're going to touch on that a bit today because it really is about organizing your life and organizing the things you're doing. Are you doing things that you need to be doing? You know what? When we really and truly look into our lives, we sure waste a lot of time, huh? Who's going to admit that? Darla said, I already did over 50 messages to people that liked my posts on Facebook today. You know what? I don't know a better way to get your business growing than doing exactly that, Darla. When you post and people like your posts, send them a message and say, hey, thanks for liking my post. Let's connect. Let's have a chat. That's pretty awesome. And does it take time to do that? Sure. We all need time to invest in this business, right? Yes. Very quickly, do I have two of these? I guess I do. Very quickly, for those that are fairly new to our team, hi Daniel, great to have you with us today. Those that are new to our team, I want you guys to know who Don and I are. We met online back in 1998. Yes, 20 years this October that Don and I met. It was a match made in right here. We created this reality, and it's been an absolutely amazing journey for the last 20 years. And for the last almost 19 of those years, we have been working at home online right here, doing what we're doing. I mean, I've been doing the same thing for the last 20 years or 19 years. Has it changed? Yes. Has what I do changed? Yes. And no. So it's not really what I do that's changed, how I do it has changed. Does that make sense? Because technology changes, new sources come out, new things come out, but at the end of the day, there is one thing I have focused on for the last 19 years, and it's the one thing I focus on today. It is the one thing that has built my business successfully over the years, and it's the one thing I teach you obsessively. Anybody want to guess what that is? What's that one thing that you need to put all your energy into doing? All of it. All of your marketing effort, all of your marketing budget, all of it has to go to doing one thing. What is that? Maureen hit the nail on the head, and I'm not surprised because Maureen is just exploding her business. And that's what Maureen focuses on, is getting those leads through her funnel, right? So does everybody here agree with that? Because that's number one. And that is what I've been teaching for the last almost 19 years. I have never wavered from that. We have built different businesses. We've changed businesses due to, my likes change, things change, business change. But I've been working with Joel Tarian since about 2001 that I started with his kiosk program. And then in 2003, we switched everything over to the GVO system, including our private server. So I call that longevity in business. So it's really my honor to be here working with Joel and Now Lifestyle. So what exactly is Now Lifestyle? Well, very easily put, and this is easy, okay? Remember, we're going to be talking about 3 easy steps. Now Lifestyle is easy. And if you don't think it's easy, you are making it hard. It is a fitness program where you can get into the best shape of your life, working out 7 minutes a day, 3 days a week, add protein and fiber to your diet, and you will see amazing results. Whether you want to gain weight or lose weight, you can do it with the 7-minute system, with our Now Body system. Agreed? That's number one. That's easy, isn't it? Now Lifestyle is not hard. It's a fitness program where you can work out 3 days, 7 minutes a day, 3 times a week to get in the best shape of your life, add fiber and protein to your diet, and you're going to change your whole life around. Who agrees with me? Do you get that? This is where I like to get the group to participate. Okay, participation is key. NLN is easy, Maureen says, but you need to be consistent and you have to participate and you have to keep learning and share what you learn. That's it. Learn, teach, grow. It's what I've been doing. And it all starts with getting people plugged into the system. But it's not hard. None of this is hard. And if it's hard for you, you're doing too much and you're making it hard. None of this is hard. Is there a lot of work involved? You need to invest some time, but none of it's hard. Maureen has invested a lot of hours to, be on the leaderboard consistently, but I can tell you nothing she's doing is hard. As she's learned it, it's getting easier and easier. It takes up a lot of her time because, depending on the things that you do here online. I have to say, I don't spend a lot of time in my marketing because I buy solo ads. My time is spent following up. And one thing you're going to learn, because we're going to talk about following up today, is learning to spend time with the people that are worth spending time with. Does that make sense to you guys? Now, everybody gets a chance. Everybody has the opportunity to be part of the team. Everybody has the opportunity to earn up to 90% commissions with Now Lifestyle. How simple is that? Just send people to your capture pages. You're going to make money. That's it. There's nothing hard about any of this. None of it. Now, learning to follow up is only hard because you make it hard, because it's difficult for you to pick up this really, really heavy piece of equipment. It's even hard for you to pick up this relatively light piece of equipment called a cell phone, where you can actually just send a text message. Guys, follow up has never been easier in my 18 years here online than it is now. Would you guys agree with that? Because you don't just have to pick up a phone. And if you have phonophobia, and a lot of people do, or you're in a country where it's not easy for you to call people from other places, all right? You know what? In this day and age, as important as this little piece of equipment is, it's not the end of the world, because guess what? I can have a conversation with people on Facebook. I can have a conversation with people on Google+. I can have a conversation with people on Skype. I can have a text conversation. I can send a text message on my cell phone to anybody who leaves me a North American phone number. So simple. Not everyone gives their phone numbers. No, that's right, Maureen, but so what? Guess what? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You want to spend the time with the people who do leave their phone numbers, especially when they sign up as a free member. Put your hand up if you agree with that. Those would be the number one people that I'm going to spend time with, are the people who leave a phone number. Who else agrees with that? Because you know what? That's the first qualifier. They left their phone number. They get my attention. If they followed the information in my email and they signed up in our team site, they're really going to get my attention. If I can find them on Facebook, get connected. But the phone number is primary. No phone numbers, they're going to get my emails. I'll look for them on Facebook. I'll see if they're active. If they've signed up as a free member, I'm definitely going to follow up as best I can. So let's talk about making money with Now Lifestyle, because it's the easiest compensation plan on the planet. All right, so don't complicate it. You're going to earn $25 a month from every reseller that you sign up at the $50 a month level. If somebody goes all in at the $9.97, you're going to earn a $500 one-time commission. You're going to earn 20% on the Now Body products. Now, right now, you can buy the three, the protein, the Elevate, and the fiber, the Eliminate, for $150, and you earn a $30 commission. But there are other products coming, and when those products come, you will earn those commissions on that. You're going to earn a 50% referral bonus on qualifying residual income. So when you sponsor someone into the business, like, I sponsored Steve and I sponsored Maureen. And so when they sell qualifying commissions, the qualifying residual commissions on products and what have you, I earn a 50% commission on anything she earns. How cool is that? And yes, that's absolutely right, Bonnie. In order to earn those $500 commissions, you need to be an all-in member. All right. There are options to go all in. There is a 3-payment plan and a 5-payment plan. I think I have that hidden link. So if you need it, let me know. Then you're going to earn money on the qualifying binary commissions. Now, this is where everybody loses their you-know-what, because it's like, oh my God, the binary is so confusing. Don't worry about the binary. It's going to figure it out yourself. Just consider that your bonus at the end of the month, and the time will come when that bonus is more than your monthly commissions. Okay, so how it works, and you're just going to keep putting people one and one and one and one and one. Depends where you fall in our business. If you are fortunate enough to be on our power line, that leg is going to grow for you, and so you don't need to put as many people on that leg. You just need to have a qualifying person there. You need to grow your inner leg. So what has to happen is you have to have 2 qualified resellers on one leg, 4 qualified resellers on the other leg. That's a cycle. You get paid. There's no limit to how many cycles you can have. It goes down to infinity. So if there's somebody down in level 1200 that qualifies in your binary, you're going to get paid on that. And that's as simple as that. So let's talk about how you can really make money and budget your goals. Who has an income goal? Any monthly income goal? What is the income goal that you want to get to in Now Lifestyle? Anybody want to be brave enough to throw that in the text chat? The bonuses are great. Because here's how you make money. Okay? Maureen wants to get to 10K. Bonnie wants $2,000. We're going to go with Bonnie because that one's easy. You see these numbers here? Okay? You need 80 resellers in your business to make you $2,000 a month just from your resellers, because that's the only thing you can count on are the people that you sponsor. You can't count on the income that they're going to generate because you don't know how many of those are going to sponsor others. But I promise you, if you have 80 active resellers in your business, you're going to be making a lot more than $2,000 a month. But it's a good number to work with, isn't it? Because you work with that day by day and you help each of those individuals come in one by one. You're going to find those gems that are going to turn around and duplicate what you do. But 80 resellers is going to give you $2,000 a month just from those resellers. That's your base income. That's not a huge number, guys. I got to tell you, because once you realize what your number is, how much traffic do I need to get my website to generate subscribers? How many subscribers do I need to generate a free member? How many free members do I need to generate a reseller? That's all you need to know. And once you know those numbers, just do the math. And if you need help with the math, come and see me. Remember, your income really and truly is unlimited here at Now Lifestyle. And it's very simple to hit these numbers. And there's only 3 steps. Upgrade and setup. Upgrade to the $50 a month. I'm pretty sure everybody that's here is at least at the $50 a month, if not at the all-in level. I know that most of everyone that's here isn't at the all-in level. And get set up. What is set up? Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. You go into the Now Lifestyle product suite. It brings up the lead capture system. You click that big red button that says click here to fill in your information. You fill in your information and save it, and you are set up. That's it. How many of you have done that part? Can I get a show of hands? How about on Facebook? How many of you have completed the setup? Because what that does, especially for new members, for those of us who've been here for the beginning, we have a little bit of more work to do. But what that does is it sets up all of your information for the emails that are already in your campaigns, right? And any future emails that you're going to put into your campaigns, they're all set up for you. So Maureen has, Wendy, Rachel, Will, Mike, Bonnie. Who else? Let's see, Daniel have you, Darla, Dawn, Fern, Morgana, PMAC, I'm pretty sure is Patricia. Rachel, I think Rachel said she has. No, not yet. Steve, I know Steve has, so he's more than set up. Good stuff. Because that's the first step, and it doesn't take long. Here it is. All right, so you come here. You click on the Now Lifestyle product suite right there. It brings you right here to the lead capture system. It automatically takes you there. And you're going to click this big red button. I don't know if it can be any bigger. It says click here to enter your contact details for your emails. That's pretty clear, isn't it? It's going to bring up a pop-up box. You're going to enter your full name, first and last name. Please don't be shy. All right, when you're online, when you're going to conference calls, I see quite a few people in here with just their first name. Here's a note to selves moving forward. Put your first and last name. There's always going to be guests on the call. They might look for you on Facebook. It's better if they know your first and last name. But especially in your emails, put your first and last name, your reply to email. So when they reply to your autoresponder, where do you want that message to come? Your cell phone number. That's important because that's going to show up in those emails so that your prospects can get your number and send you a text message or maybe call you. Your Facebook profile, this is the whole link. So just go to Facebook, click on your timeline, and then copy that URL and paste it in there. Very simple. Your Skype address. Now, I have to admit, I don't use Skype today as much as I used to, but it is still a very valuable tool. All right, I tend to use Facebook Messenger more than I'm using Skype these days because everybody seems to be on Facebook. And even though, yeah, I know it's for old people. Oh my goodness, I gotta tell you guys a story about that. Apparently, Facebook is for old people. So, hello, all you old people. Facebook is a pretty awesome business tool. All right, maybe as a social media tool, people aren't finding it to be as useful as other social marketing. But those millennials, they think it's just for old people. So, welcome to the old people group. All right, so we said that there were 3 steps. Set up, so we showed you how to set up, and then send traffic to your capture pages. Do you all know where to find your capture pages? Okay, so I'm going to go through this with you. This is really important and really simple. You're going to click on the come here. Reseller tools, up there. It's not there, up there, right there. All right, reseller tools. And then we have promo links. Now, under opportunity, you'll see lead pages. Now, look at all these pages here, okay? There's product capture pages. If you're looking for SendShark, this is an old picture. So listen up. If you're looking for your link to SendShark, it's under product and it's at the bottom. It says SendShark pre-launch. Okay, so if you're looking for those pages, that's where they are. My focus, guys, even with all the SendShark stuff, which I think is really cool, my focus is just on Now Lifestyle and the Now Lifestyle capture pages. I am promoting the SendShark to my already subscribers. Does that make sense to you guys? Because remember, the SendShark pages are not really lead capture pages. They're free sign-up pages. So I hope that makes sense. Your capture pages are under opportunity lead pages. Okay. So Maureen, just so you know that the system isn't going to let you post links in here. So I'm not really sure what you're posting there. I don't know if that's a resource, but just so you know that as a guest, I see your links, but no one else can see your links. It'll block your links into the system. So I don't know if that's a resource that's working for you or if that's a lead page. If you could let me know, that'd be great. All right, so the capture pages are found under opportunity lead pages personally, all right? There are some pages working better than others. So here are the main pages, okay? Now, I am finding that the Facebook page is working best for me right now, especially on Facebook. So if I post it on Facebook, I get lots of results. And I know Bonnie's been getting quite a few results with her Facebook page as well. It works really well. It's worked really well for me in Udemy as well. So depending on the solo ad provider, I'm finding the Facebook page is working really well. The other pages that are working well are the Amazing Simple pages. Now the webinar registration page, really you got to be targeting your market for people who want to watch webinars and that are into training webinars, but it's also a page that's working. But for me, the Facebook, the FBG page that's on here, and the Amazing Simple or the Amazing Simple 2 are the 3 pages that are working the best for me right now. Are you guys finding the same? Yeah, unless you've created your own. Well, I see Adelam is asking in the Facebook group, what is the Facebook URL? If you go to your timeline, you can just copy the web address from your browser. So you guys are finding the same thing. So I'm just, especially for those that are new, or if you're not getting results right now, there's my advice. These are the pages that are working, okay? And it's not just for me, it's working for a lot of the people that are in our group, a lot of the people that are in the main group. All right, those are the pages that are working best. The Facebook group one is the one that's working really well for me. Maureen's finding there's a little bit like worn out and over promoted. It depends where you're promoting it, Maureen. All right, so I mean, you do have to change things up. And that's what I do. That's why I like using the Facebook one because I mean, I had one of the providers, you'll see, so you're using the same solo ad provider all the time. So you have to make sure that you're switching things up. Because, you got to make sure also, and I know Igor is a really good solo ad provider. He has new subscribers on his list all the time. But remember, if you're using the same provider all the time, his list is going to get less. You may find you get less and less results because some of his list members have already seen your links. All right, so just keep that in mind. Got to switch things up. But GV or Now Lifestyle makes that easy. They give you lots of links. And that could be why, Maureen, because maybe you should try a different solo provider. How many here are using Udemy successfully? I am. Anybody else? How about on our Facebook group? Are you guys using Udemy? I use it consistently. I'm also using the MLM leads, and I use the Facebook group page with the MLM leads. One of our members, it'll come to me here. Annette or Danetta is using the Facebook group page with MLM leads and getting crazy results. Okay, crazy results. Yeah, MLM leads it works really, really well with the right pages. I didn't find it working that great with the Amazing page, but it's working really well with the Facebook page. Yeah, it is time to try something different. If your results are poor, you got to try something different. Danny says, I'm trying to get my GVO card activated. When I click here, click button takes me back to my account page. I tried on as long as it's, I'm really not sure, Danny. Activating your GVO card is really a simple process. Number one, you have to activate the card in Payoneer. And then you simply tell Now Lifestyle, you just click the button, log into Payoneer, and you're done. That's all it takes is logging into Payoneer once, and it's connected. So, best thing, set in a support ticket and say, is my GVO Payoneer card set up on my account so that you can receive commissions? Just ask them if it is, okay? And that might get you the answer you need. Does that help, Danny? So the rest of the call here, what do I have here? I think I have my recognition. All right, so before we get into recognition, we're just going to talk about these steps. Number one, traffic. Number two, follow up, follow up, follow up. Now, Maureen is a maniac when it comes to follow up, okay? And she's really obsessive about it, and it's awesome. Her results are through the roof. She's seeing consistent signups. She's making really good contact with the people in her group. She's growing like wildfire, okay? And it takes a lot of work. Sometimes she's pretty tired. But she's also figured out over the last few months how to organize that a little better. Am I right, Maureen? She still takes time off. She knows, the time of day that's best for her to do her follow-ups. And she's starting to understand that you're going to spend time with the worker bees. You're going to spend time with the people who are responding. You're not going to spend time with everybody, right? Now, we're still waiting to have the ability to email our downline through Now Lifestyle, and I know that's still coming. They've got a lot going on there to, get the systems up and running the way we want them to. So that is something coming. In the meantime, it can be difficult to email your members. But, I don't know if you guys know, you can just copy their email addresses. I use Excel to do it. I copy all their information, put it in Excel, and then I take just their email addresses. I go to Gmail, and I can blind carbon copy my members. And so then I can send an email through Gmail, blind carbon copy, so they don't see all those email addresses. But it's going to my members. I can't personalize it, and that's the only drawback, but that is a way that I can actually email my personal members without doing it one at a time. Okay, so something to think about. Follow-up is key. So I would like to know, I'm looking at the Facebook group too, so I'm going to be asking these questions of our Facebook group. They are a few seconds behind us. That it does work great, Bonnie. And I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while I'll send an email to my entire team. So there's different ways to follow up. You can go in and you can get their email address and look for people on Facebook. If they have their phone number, you better be sending them a text message, okay? If you're in North America, and we have a large business in North America, okay? So this is going out to the people in Canada and the US especially. If there is a 10-digit phone number there, you better be sending a text message. I have mine saved in my whatchamacallit, my clipboard. So I just have to paste it in there, change their name, and send it. Does everybody respond? No. Do I keep doing that over and over again? No. I email them. I send them a text message. I may call them. It really depends when they come in and how they're responding. But you know what? I'm looking for the people who are looking to work this business. So if they can't take the time to follow up with me, if they can't take the time to respond to me, and they're not really that actively engaged in the business, and I'm looking for those people I want to actively engage in, because you know what? Those people take up a lot of your time. And those are the people you want to work with. That's right. Next, you cannot spend all your time with people who are not taking action. You can't make people take action. Some of us think that, the more I send emails, if I send them a notice every day, eventually they're going to take action. That's why they're in your autoresponder. Let your autoresponder do the work. You send your emails to your autoresponder, you ask people to reply, and those are the people you spend your time with. Does that make money? Make money. Yeah, it does make money. Does that make sense? You want the action takers, okay? But you can't make people be action takers. Do you recognize that? You cannot make people be action takers. But you can find the action takers by doing the things you need to do every day, by reaching out. You should be sending a broadcast to your lists every day. Number one, you should be creating a list, right? Remember? That's number one. You got to get those people on your list. That's where it all starts. Get them into the funnel. Do you guys understand what happens when you put people into your funnel? So if you're promoting one of these websites that we say are the best websites to promote, and somebody comes through your system with your username, they're added to your Now Lifestyle autoresponder. Not to the autoresponder, sorry, to the lead capture system, which is a full-fledged autoresponder. The only thing you can't do with that autoresponder is put a form on another page. And who needs that when they've already given you pages connected to those campaigns? And so all you need to do is log into the back office and send a broadcast email every day. And I know, you guys, some of you, many of you get stuck on what to say. Am I right? You get stuck on, I don't know what to say in my email. I'm not sure what to put in there. I'm going to make this easy for you. Every single day you could send an email that says, I'm online right now, are you? Please reply and let me know how best to reach out to you. And give them your contact information. And then watch for the people who respond and get in touch with them. If nobody responds, the next day, change your subject a little bit. Do I have the right phone number? Most of your subscribers do not have a phone number because they're just putting in their email address, right? So what you want to do, it's a great way to get them to respond with their phone number. So you put in, do I have the right phone number? And in your email, you put the code for their phone number. It's going to come up blank. And so your email is going to say, please reply and make sure I have the right phone number. You'd be amazed at how many people will respond. In fact, ask them to respond with their cell phone number. Maureen, they don't give their name because the capture page isn't asking for a name. Okay? So you have to realize that. I'm pretty sure the Facebook page doesn't ask for a name on the subscriber. Like there's quite a few of the pages that don't ask for a name. They just ask for an email address. And so you got to start there. You got to reply, or you got to send emails out to those email addresses and ask those people to respond. What's your name? Tell them the system didn't collect their name. Ask them what their name is. Have you ever thought of doing that? In the lists that you don't have names, send them an email. Do I have your name correct? Is your name correct in my system? I'm just giving you little hints here of what to be emailing about because Lord knows there's enough things to email. You could be sending 10 emails a day based on the activity that happens here at Now Lifestyle. Joel is online live almost every day in Facebook, and you get noticed when he does. So if you notice there's been a live call with Joel, you can go and get the link to that video and send them the direct link to the replay. You might have to look down there. I encourage you to go into Joel's fan page and go through the fan page and see things that are happening in there and write to your lists about it. Let them know what's going on. When we have our training calls on Wednesdays, okay? So, how many of you sent an email out to your subscribers to invite them to this call? Asking questions is the best way to start a conversation, Darla, and the best way to keep a conversation going. One of my mentors, Marshall Silver, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but I remember the first time we saw him in Vegas, and the one thing that stuck with me, that has still stuck with me, is to be interested more than interesting, right? Be interested in your prospect. Don't be interesting. Don't be a tattletale telling them all your accolades, telling them who you are and how great you are and how great this company is. No, ask questions, get to know them, be engaged, engaging. By asking questions, you're getting them to respond. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth. Not everybody wants to have a conversation. Don't pull teeth. Let them go. There are a lot of people to make that contact with, right? But how many of you sent an email out to invite your prospects to this call? Can I get a show of hands? I know Don did because he told me he did. I did. Danny, I can't answer that question. I'm not an expert when it comes to Facebook pages. Sorry. I'd probably say it was a business page. But not today. Don did. Steve told you. Not today, but usually do. Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint, guys. Did you know when you go and send a broadcast email that you can broadcast it to go out later? And so when you're welcome to come and ask me if we know what the topic is. And it really doesn't matter what the topic is. Whenever you think about it, you could go and put an email in your broadcast email to have it go out at a future time. So you can have it go out every Wednesday. All right, you can go in there and set up your emails on Sunday night for the week. And you have them go out in a future time. Does that make sense? Yep. So you can, when you do a broadcast, because you could go in there and you could set up 5 or 6 broadcast emails to go out for webinars over the next few days. Yep, that's right. You could put 15 of them in there for consecutive Wednesdays. Just saying, come and join Janet and Don Legere for our team training. There's always something great on tap. You're always going to learn something. And I'm going to tell you that this is going to be my focus moving forward. Set up. Traffic, follow-up. Inside Team to Profit, you're going to find our training. You're going to find training on using Udemy. You're going to find training on using MLM leads. You're going to find the training on using those programs. No, they're not hard. They're not hard. So, Maureen, I'm going to really, really stress this because I see it a lot, not just in you, okay? It's just that I'm seeing it here, so it makes me remind it. I see this everywhere. You're all guilty of it. You're all guilty at looking at what's not happening. I have a 3,000 list and only 45 people opened it. Hey, you had 45 people open your email. Good stuff. That's awesome. Wouldn't it be great if you could, I know in the Pure Leverage autoresponder, I can email that list and maybe that'll come here in time. But you've had 45 people open it. That's pretty awesome. Did you get anybody that responded? So my point here is you really need to focus on what is happening. Make note of what isn't happening, okay? Make note of it. Well, if you don't think that's enough, then change your email. And maybe is a word we don't use. We remove that word out of our vocabulary. Guess, we don't, and should, we don't use those words, okay? But we don't use those words. Remove them from your vocabulary and simply Choose to have an attitude of gratitude. Choose only to look at the positive things that are happening in your business, and your business will change. See, you got people that join. Like, seriously, that's what you got to look at. Wow. I had 45 people open my email, and I had people come on the call. Isn't that awesome? Look at what is happening. You purchased a solo ad and you didn't get very good results. Did you get any results? Focus on those. If your results are really that poor, it could be the capture page. I did a solo ad with the send shark page. Won't do that again. Okay, lesson learned. And I knew before I sent it that, this is not a capture page. People are actually signing up for a membership. The results are going to be quite different than they were. However, I had 14 people who signed up. All right. Maureen wakes up every day to people in her holding tank. Who wants that to happen? That's what you need to focus on. The fact that you have people in your holding tank every day is pretty humongous, Maureen. I can tell you that everybody here in the room would love to have people in their holding tank every day. It says you're doing that first thing right. You're sending traffic to your capture pages on a regular basis, and that's what happens. Okay? You can all have those results. You got to get traffic to your capture page. You got to get those subscribers. You got to get those free members, because those are the ones that upgrade. If you don't have enough traffic, you're not going to get the subscribers. You're not going to get the free members. You're not going to get the upgrades. And if what you're doing, and if you listen to nothing else today, please listen to this. If what you're doing right now is not getting you subscribers, number one, that's number one, right? If it's not getting you subscribers, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Do something different. Find a different way to get people to your website. But if you're getting traffic to your website and you're not getting results, that traffic is garbage. Agreed? Who agrees with me? If you're sending traffic to your website and you're not getting subscribers and free members and upgrades, it's garbage traffic. Garbage. Stop it. Okay? Now, Maureen will tell you, and so will I, that free traffic exchanges, free safe lists absolutely work. But you have to know how to use them, and you have to use them carefully and consistently, and you got to be on top of it. It takes a lot of effort to use those resources. Change the subject line, change the email a little, and here's another little hint on all those viral mailers that you're sending out. Keep your emails short. People aren't interested in reading a big long email. Tell them who you are, tell them what you're sharing, ask them to click the link to have a look. Throw out the garbage, absolutely. Pay attention to what you're doing, okay? Now, we're going to go to this next page right now because I just want to make a point, okay? And my point is, these are the people that are driving the right kind of traffic to their website. Why do I say that? Because these are the people who are getting signups every day. These are the people that got signups over the last week. If your name is not on this page, you're not sending the right traffic to your website. Who agrees with me? That's right, Steve. Great point. Your whole message, when someone opens their email, they should be able to see your whole message so they don't have to scroll. They just click the link to go to the website. The websites are pretty phenomenal. So is your name on here? Carola Gustafson, Carlos Luero, Lee Tomnack, Barbara Forberg, Mika Hasselberger, Rob Gearing, Annette Urdaneta, Marshall Baldwin, Maureen Charlton, her name's always there. Actually, these guys, all their names are there all the time. Jennifer Bloom, Dan Schultz, Rebecca Stamer. You see these names every day when I'm doing my recognition. Kerman Hobson, Greg and Jenny Johnson, Joan Isray, Verlinda Mitchell-Sweeting, Steve Gahagan, Paul Haddis, Ralph Martin, Bonnie Parada, Will Buckley, Dwayne Harkins, Ray Wizard, Michael Cameri, Dana Rodriguez, Mike Hinton, Rob Howells, Barry Peterson, and Bonnie Waters' name will be on this list next week as her name is on here. I'm not really Yeah, I didn't, did I? No, that was Tuesday. Right, because it was what, these are what were on there last week. Why don't I have your name on here yet, Bonnie? There, your name was on there yesterday. I do apologize. I will fix that, okay? Bonnie is a newcomer, just signed up day before yesterday, Bonnie, was it? A few days ago, after we got home, right? Anyways, she's on fire, okay? She's already getting sign-ups. How cool is that? What's she doing? Sending traffic to her capture page, right? Bonnie's been around the block a few times. Bonnie knows. Follow the system. Follow the system. You guys are awesome. Morgana had 21 new leads this past week. Okay, so I'm not sure which capture page you're using, where they're coming in, Morgana, so we'll have to look at that, because out of 21, you should have had some free signups. I know, Maureen, you know, she was a tough cookie to crack. But we're sure glad she's here. The simple page, okay. The amazing simple, the first one, or the amazing simple 2? Because they're both different. They redirect to different pages. The first one, the simple page. Okay, that's the one that redirects to the video with the people who have earned all the income in Now Lifestyle. I love that one too. So I want you to look around. If your name is not on here, Bonnie's name will be on here next week. Look, Carola's name's on here. We get Daniel's name on there, Danny on there. If you guys are on our team, I'm not sure if you are or not. Darla's name, we're going to get back on there. We're going to get Dawn's name back on there. We're going to get Fern's name on there. Fern, I would love to see your name on there. Are you advertising? Are you getting people to your website? You know, guys, I got to tell you, if your budget is small, and I know that that's a challenge for many people online, okay? That's why they're here. They want to make money. They're desperate. Desperation doesn't make money, okay? But if you don't have a budget to buy solo ads, because that's the fastest way to get this growing, okay, and you don't have all those resources, then you need to get on Facebook and you need to start engaging people and having conversations. There's a lot of ways to advertise for free on Facebook. You can go to Facebook groups and post your ads. You can connect with people on Facebook. Facebook makes it really easy to connect with new people. Reach out there and have those conversations, because number one, if you need to change something in your life, if you need more money in your life, if you need to grow an income, if you need to get a business going, then you need to do some work. You need to do something different than what you're doing now. You need to reach out and get over those fears. You need to do the things that work. So if you don't have a big budget, then you need to put yourself into this business. And trust me, guys, it's not hard. You're really just going out and you're making friends, finding out what people are doing, ask them questions, be interested in them, be genuinely interested in them, okay? Be interested in people. And they'll turn around and be interested in you. And here's a question that you can ask people once you've had a bit of a conversation. Are you ready for this one? Write it down. Are you open to another form of income? Are you open to another stream of income? Are you open to another way to make money? Are you open to another business? So depending on the conversation you're having, if you're having a conversation with someone who's having health issues and weight issues, well, that one's easy. Would you be interested in a program where you can turn those health issues around? But my favorite line is, are you open to another form of income? Because I can tell you, Now Lifestyle has something for everybody. Oh, thank you, Maureen. I missed being here. It's great to be back. I'm going to open the room to questions. Do you guys have any questions about advertising? Do you have any questions about making this work? Do you have any questions about follow-up? Do you have any questions about any part of Now Lifestyle? I do want to extend a big thank you to everyone, especially to our leaders who jumped in there, and you're all leaders, okay? Every one of you are leaders. And I want to thank you for taking over while we were gone. You know, I can't tell you how exciting it was because I had my phone, and on my phone, I have the messengers, right, to our 2 group chats. So I was able to keep track of that. I was able to follow what was happening on Facebook, and I was so proud of all of you, and it made our vacation enjoyable. I didn't have to worry about the business side of it because I knew that our team was looking after everyone. So big pat on the back to all of you because you all contributed to that, and thank you. You guys are awesome. So a big thank you. A thank you to our leaders. Our thank you to our new members for coming on board. I'm going to tell you, this is the easiest business you are going to build. And we had somebody in the group this morning that is, just feeling overwhelmed and just confused and was giving up. It's the only way to fail in this business. If you give up, you're going to fail. But let me tell you something, okay? Whether it's with Now Lifestyle or XYZ business or ABC business, there are things you need to learn. And there are really, the secret to building this business, sending traffic to a capture page to build your list and following up. Doesn't matter what business you're in. Am I right, Bonnie? Bonnie was able to come from the business she was with and just plug in and do. Yeah, she's already got the list because that's what she focuses on. That's where her advertising goes, is into building her list. So none of that changes. It doesn't matter what business you're building. You need to be sending traffic to a capture page and following up about that business. That's it. It works. It works for anybody who puts themselves into it. Is it going to work instantly? Are you going to be a millionaire overnight? No. Okay, I don't want to burst your bubble, but you need to put yourself into this business. You need to set aside time that you're going to dedicate to this business. I'm going to tell you that if you only have a few minutes a day, if you only have a half hour a day, you can go on Facebook, find some new friends, send them a message, say hi, respond back to the people who you responded to the day before. You could build your whole business simply by connecting with people on Facebook. And that's it. I mean, it really, we're going to keep boiling this down to simple ways to do this, but I just can't say enough how easy it is. Make sure you're following our blog at Team to Profit /blog. If you are not yet a member of our team website at teamtoprofit.com, come and join us. It is free. If you just go to Team to Profit and sign up, let me know who your sponsor is and I can connect you to them. We have all of our resources in the members area. You can keep all of your downline integrity. The site was put up to just offer our training to everybody who's part of Now Lifestyle. So isn't that cool? I think it is. And of course, you guys always know where to find us, right? That's right. Never. Okay, so I can't stress this enough. All right. It's not your job to convince anybody to get into this business. I hear that all the time. I can't convince my family to join this business. I can't convince so-and-so. You're not in the convincing business, okay? Not your family and friends may not be the people for this business unless they come to say to you, what are you doing? I want to do it too. We are all internet marketers. I've come to realize that. So let's use the internet to build this business. You want to get offline and talk to friends and family, do offline stuff, you can. Your business will grow as well. But you know what? All you need to do is bring those skills here, right here on the internet. Be consistent with it, learn it, master it. Anybody who wants to be accountable, let me know. I'd be happy to put y'all on an accountability list and check in every day and say, did you do it? How many people did you talk to? These are things you could be asking yourself. Did I do what I needed to do today to move my business forward? Be honest with yourself. Did you? Let's take yesterday. Let's ask this question as we wrap up for today. All right, because moving forward, the answer to this question is going to be yes every day, because that's what I expect out of all of you, because I know how much you care about this and how committed you are. But let's look at yesterday. Did you do what you needed to do to move your business forward? Did you take action? Did you do activities that are going to move your business forward? That's the question to ask yourself at the end of every day. Did I do something today to move my business forward? However small it is, if you do it every day, you will see results. I love to see all those yeses. That's awesome. We got yeses on Facebook too. You guys rock. And this business rocks, okay? I've been here for 18 and a half years. Anybody here think that's quite an accomplishment? I think I know a thing or two. And I think I know one thing for sure. This is the easiest business I've ever seen to build on the internet. End of. Is it going to happen overnight for you? No, you still have to put effort into it. Okay, doesn't matter what the business is. You still have to put effort. I should take a break and get something to eat. Well, maybe. I'm going to do that right after the call. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. We'll be back next week. And I know that Maureen was going to do a call last week while we were in the Bahamas. And sadly, her sound didn't work. The technology just didn't work for her. But you know what? I'm going to ask Maureen to come back perhaps next week and do her call, because I know she was doing her call about stepping up, I think it was. She was going to, I know that she had a PowerPoint all presented and ready. And I like to push Maureen just a little bit every day past that comfort zone. And I want to see her come up and start doing some training. So you think that? So Maureen, we'll get together this week and make sure that we'll get your technology working and make sure that it's working, and we'll give it a go for next week. Sounds good? I'm going to be pushing all of you. Okay. If you need a little push, need a little shove, let me know. I'm glad to get you going there, because I'm well invested here. You're in a good team. You're with a great opportunity, and we're just going to rock this. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a phenomenal week. I'll see you in our groups. I'll see you on Facebook. I'll see you wherever you need me. Remember, I'm here to help you make this work. You've got everything you need. Let's do it together. Have a great day, everybody. And bye to everybody on Facebook. Love y'all.